Okay, after, I don't know, an hour of screwing with shit, I just now learned that on a set of Corsa Evo, you can't have traction control in this car because realism. So that just made this 50 freaking times harder. But I don't know, I signed up for this, so. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be lots of crashes, I'll tell you that now. Oh, shit. Chester agrees this car is going to be a handful. I'm going to take it nice and slow just to try to kind of start to feel out the car since I have that to deal with now. Oh, off the track. What a great start. Okay. Oh, shit. Careful. Oh my god. I don't think I have ABS either. Man, this is... This is gonna suck. I turned the downforce all the way up to try to make it as easy for me as possible as far as just for traction purpose, but still fast as shit, but what else would you expect? It's a modern F1 car. So our time to beat, I believe, is a 5:18. I really should have confirmed that before starting this video, but I'm just gonna try to go as fast as I can, and then we'll go from there. Oh shit! Oh my god, it just lights them up out of the corners. This is going to be damn near impossible. Oh man. Okay, I think I can do this. It's just gonna take some practice. Oh my god, almost flies off right after saying that. Oh shit! Okay, I gotta fix this cord real quick because it is pissing me off. What the hell? What the hell? Wait, the outlap is I'm already at 5:18? I'm not even halfway around the track. I am so fucked. I'm gonna need all the freaking help I can get, whether it's God, the Buddhist, Buddha, the Pope, I don't know. I need everyone on earth to rally behind me to get this. Fuck! Oh my god. I am already sweating. This is gonna suck. Oh, do I have damage? No. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I also don't have rewind, so I have to make it around a whole lap, not crash, then start the flying lap, really not crash on that one, and hope we beat the record. This might take me a week to film. I mean, as far as games go, the game itself goes, this is the first time I've played ACE, and I don't know, it feels good. I had to change a lot of the graphics settings, but that could just be the computer that I'm playing on. I don't want to say that's the game's fault, but I don't know, it could be, but... So my CPU right now is at 1.2%. I think my computer's fine. Okay, if I actually want to do this, I need to fucking focus up. Why I subject myself to this torture, you know, the Lord may never know. Alright, let's just get around the out lap and then try to start a flying lap. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, save. That was good. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just gonna stop talking. Every time I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. Right into a wall. Oh, fuck me. Now I have damage. Okay. I restarted the session for the 100,000th time. Oh! Why is the exit of the pit lane at the Nürburgring like the size of an angel hair pasta spaghetti noodle? It is way too tight.
Fat big
Bertha of these F1 cars nowadays. You can barely even fit through there. I don't even know if they could do a lap record nowadays because I don't know if the car would get into the pit lane. Chester. Oh shit! Okay, I need to shut the hell up and focus, honestly.
I know the whole point of YouTube
is to provide commentary. I'll do that before or after. I'll still probably talk. Oh my god. It's so fast.
I should also mention
I'm on a hangover after playing Mario Kart. You can imagine how lit that was. Drunk Mario Kart with the boys. Yeah. With the four logo. Needless. No! Stop wrecking before you even get around to the start the. God, I am grandma driving this thing. Because it scares the shit out of me. I get why Hamilton was out when Q won the last 3 races. This thing's a piece of shit, really. Because I am as good as Hamilton. Fuck! I crashed. Oh my god!
Guys, I think I've gotten to a point
where I just need to shut the hell up or I'm never gonna get this. Oh, fuck! No! Oh.
I don't know if I can do
this. I can't even fucking get around for one lap. Oh, fuck.
Alright, let me
see if there's a way to turn damage off.
I know it's probably cheating.
But I'm never gonna get done unless I can turn damage off.
I know,
Lucy, I agree. Hi, doggy. Did some research and found out you also can't turn off the damage. So, can you tell I'm losing my sanity? I'm about this damn close. And it's only been an hour. But the shit I put up with to try to make a YouTube video. Oh boy. Okay, let's try this for the 450th time today. Okay. Love it. I think I'm just going to start braking earlier and getting on the gas later. Just kind of driving more cautiously. If I can still beat it, I'll be very happy with it. But honestly, to be real with you guys, at this rate, if I can't even get around, that's not good news for trying to beat the 919 EVO flat record. Hey, I'll try. I love that section in this thing. It's so fast. God, miss hit and miss in this thing is fucking like off-roading a trophy truck in Baja. Oh! Alright, that shows how things can get away from you. Holy shit. That was like a split second into the wall done. Oh, fuck. This is gonna suck. Need to choose higher gears when coming out of corners. That'll help with eliminating wheel spin. There's not so much torque going down at once. Does that then. I like to say shit like I should do something, and then I just don't do it, you know? Oh, too fast, too fast. Almost had to restart the whole damn lap again. What makes this 10 times more annoying is that it's the Nürburgring, so it's a massive track. I mean, it takes 10 minutes just to fucking get around on the out lap, and if you wreck, you gotta start the whole damn 10 minutes again. Oh my fuck! God damn it. I'm trying to drive as Grandma Lee as I can just to get around. I think on the flying lap, even if I like have a small impact and it shows I have damage on the HUD, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna restart. You know, whatever the hell happens, happens. How does she take the carousel? Oh, it's bumpy. Oh my god, this thing's all over. God damn it. It's like the second the boost comes in, the rear just completely lights up.
Okay, a GoPro battery change later, and a lot of brain cells lost
Trying to get around the damn lap to start a hot lap. I finally got it. So I might not talk a lot just to purely focus on getting this damn lap in, but here we go. I tried to map the DRS button, but when I hit it, it doesn't seem to do anything. So I don't think that button works or is programmed into the game yet. That's gonna massively hinder our lap time because these, like this, the massive straight, yeah, that's gonna slow us down massively. So I don't think it's gonna be doable, to be honest, but I will come back to this game after, you know, this is still an early release, early access game, so. Okay, I need to shut up and focus, here we go. Great start, okay. Like I said, the lap is going to be so sloppy. I'm just trying to survive it. Maybe I'll do some voiceover, but I gotta try to concentrate, or else I'm gonna want to kill myself. Yeah. Jesus. This is stressing me out, if you can't tell. I can't find any ABS settings either, so this game needs a lot of work, to be honest. I can't do anything with traction control. Well, I guess the car doesn't come with traction control, but like I can't set damage, I can't activate the DRS. Really fighting an uphill battle. I can't find any. Yeah, this braking is really the biggest hindrance. After I've, you know, put some laps in it of practice, that's going to be the biggest hindrance, I think. That plus the DRS. Lack of. I'll come back and try to do a lap once they... Jesus fucking Christ.
So from this point forward, it's pretty obvious that I had just completely, entirely lost my mind. The car was, if you can't tell already, it was incredibly twitchy. The second I would even hit the gas, because there was no traction control, because, you know, realism, the car would almost just try to kill me. So for the sake of not having, you know, an hour-long video of me trying to beat a record, I decided to just go ahead and speed up the process. Yeah, the lack of ABS as well was absolute nightmare. The second I would, you know, hit the brakes, I would try to hit it hard then bleed off like they do in Formula One, and it would just lock up immediately. I probably could have adjusted brake settings maybe to make that more livable, but I mean, hindsight's always 2020. I can go back if you guys would like me to and try to do this again, but it was a nightmare, and I'd rather not do it again. But I mean, this is a bold idea for someone new to sim racing to try to go ahead and beat, Jimmy Broadbent, and that wasn't really the goal. I just wanted to try to beat the 918 Evo, but I saw Jimmy could do a 523, or it was something like that, and I was like, oh, this has got to be easy. Boy, was I wrong. And you'll inevitably see, like, from things like this clip, bam, I had entirely lost my mind. I mean, the sheer amount of crashes I had over the course of like the 6 hours I tried this challenge, I had to have crashed, I don't know, at least 50 times, I would say. That's being generous. I mean, the car was, it was like trying to be a professional bull rider in a china cabinet. I can't, I'm terrible with analogies. You'll come to learn that if you watch this channel, but it's basically, it was just damn near impossible to even keep underneath you. Oh, look at that, another crash. I'm sure I said the F word, but that was, basically the theme of the entire video up until finally getting a lap. And this crash shows it pretty well what I'm talking about. Like, bam, you barely even hit the gas trying to, roll onto the gas coming out of an apex, and it would just snap, whip you sideways right into a wall. And it was either, for the whole time trying it, it was either sliding off from the rear wheels or locking up in the front and sliding forward. It was like trying to drive a skateboard. It was very hard. But this lap in specific was very annoying. It was just an out lap, just trying to get around to even try to starting a lap, to try to start a timed lap. And I mean, the amount of times I did that alone was infuriating itself. But this was, I mean, with, you ignore that and me rambling about sucking, more than likely. This lap was annoying because it was an actual decent lap apart from that. And because at this point I was just trying to string a lap together, and yeah, things like that kept happening. But as long as my damage HUD down there, I created a rolling rule for myself. As long as it doesn't go red, we're good to keep going. I got to the point where I was crashing so often, I was literally looking at the replays when the HUD would go red or orange and look at the car at different angles and see if there were parts actually moving or not. Because I was like, I don't want to keep restarting every time I barely tap like that. See, it's orange. So, but I'm just going to keep going anyway, because I've looked at the replay enough to think that at least right now on a set of course Evo, if you have orange damage, it's not that big of a deal. So for that, I just took it and kept going because I tried to save time. Didn't want to keep restarting time lapse over and over and over again. But I also increased a lot of drag on this car to try to get it to stop sliding at the rear, to try to help me out. I turned the downforce all the way up, so the max downforce, and then raised the ride height a tiny bit so it could take the curbs a little bit better. Just because these curbs here seem to be, it's probably because this thing isn't a skateboard, it is on the damn ground, but the second you'd barely touch a high-rise curb, it would piss off the weight and it would just shift the car kind of wherever, and it would slide funky. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, coming from a road car, in the real world, it's, you feel the weight moving around. It seemed like in the Formula 1 car, at least on this game, it just had this weird sliding effect, like where you can't feel weight shift. And that just could be, from me being new to sim. I don't know that stuff yet. I got to figure it out and feel it. But it's hard to feel something when you don't have no emotion, Rick. But anyway, I'm rambling. But this was probably my second best lap, even though it's an out lap, so it doesn't even really count. In fact, it doesn't count at all. But coming up on this next one, my GoPro batteries actually die. That's how long I have been trying. But finally I got a timed, smoothish lap, good enough to, take as the lap for this video. So that's going to come up right after this part. So hopefully you got that. But that was a 6-minute 4 out lap. Now it's to try to get down from a 6-minute 4 to a 5:18 was never ever on the cards for me. I mean, well, it was obviously at the very beginning, but once I had started to get realistic with how I was driving and how hard this was, I was like, okay, that's off the table. Let's just get as close as we can get. So this is finally been recording so long, the GoPro died, so that's why I'm doing voiceover. But this is the final actual lap you could actually get in. And granted, it's nowhere near good enough, probably for any viewer standards, but I'm just putting it out there so that you can see on my damage HUD. It is already orange. I'm sure, I can't remember, but I'm sure I hit a wall on an outlap and just said F it and just decided to keep going. But you can see I kind of had to learn smoother was the best option for me. You know, smoother on the brakes, smoother on the gas, smoother on the steering, everything. Just treat it like it is super, super, super sensitive. Because I mean, that's just how it acted. And maybe in real life, I kind of drive hard. I flick cars into corners to try to get it to like rotate into the apex. And I don't know, that could be wrong, but in autocross over the past 10 years, whatever, that's how I drive. So to try to do that on sim with this little, you know, the F1 car, it hated that. So I had to completely try to readapt my driving style into a video game world to try to even set down a lap. So that's probably another reason why it took so long to actually get this. But let's see, trying to be as gentle as possible. If you look at the green bar next to the RPM count there down on the HUD, the heads up display, I'm trying to be more ginger. I'm not sure why my steering is jumping like that. I'm on a steering wheel, but yeah, trying to gently tap it on, not to shock the rear tires. You can see the green for the tires. That's good. So if they're up to temp already, so everything is good. It just all comes down to me now. And you can see I set the practice session for an hour and a half, and we're all the way down to 6 minutes. But that's after restarting the session over and over and over and over again. What was annoying is every time you'd ever, you know, restart the session, I had to go back in, change the downforce, change the ride height, screw with it, you know, and try to remember all those settings I had put in. So I eventually hit a point. Yeah, that was a weird slide. And then I just lost momentum and speed all the way down the back straight, which is great. So there's a lot of things like that that hindered the lap. I have a feeling that, and people like Jimmy Broadbent's lap, one, because they're so good, they probably took all the downforce off or something, and then just were able to feel and dance the car more. I can't for now. Right now, I can't. So, yeah, you're gonna have to put up with a crap lap, but it felt really fast playing the game. It looks really slow watching it back, but isn't that everything, really, when you film it? But yeah, the carousel was interesting in this car. You could hear the bottom end on the wood plank on the bottom of these F1 cars scraping along. Thankfully, you can't feel that. It's just a video game. But yeah, the car it was very, 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 very low. I didn't know it was very low and very stiff. I didn't know these cars were actually that low and stiff. And that screwed with me. And again, there's an ABS issue, locking up, sliding forward. But I mean, even on this lap, the actual final time lap, you can see it's not a perfect lap. I'm still sliding off. I'm still having issues here and there, killing momentum down the straights. It was just enough of a clean lap to say, okay, finally, you know, after all these hours, I'm taking it. But there you go. You saw me attacking the bumps right there. If the ride height were at this stock height and I didn't raise it, it would throw the car to the opposite side of the curb. So like if I hit a curb on the right side, it would yeet the car towards the wall on the left. And you know, on a track like Nürburgring, where it's basically Monaco with some grass, that was very, very difficult to try to deal with. But I feel like I'm just complaining. I don't want to come off as that. It's very fun to, you know, try to set this lap and test yourself, but I'm just letting you guys kind of know and see what it was really like trying to sit down on a video game and try to set or beat a record. You know, it sounds easy and stuff. You watch it, and then you actually go to try it, and it's like, holy shit, this is a lot harder than I thought. So props to the really fast sim drivers out there. They spend a lot of time and effort on this stuff, I can tell. But with time, we'll get there too. Yeah, I'm sure I'll speed up this straight away because my God, it's so boring. And then you'll be able to see finally what we got for official lap time. Here we go, fast as fuck, boy. No, I'm not gonna actually hold that all, but The ending of this lap was quite annoying too. Right here was a one more time. The ABS just wanted to piss me off. And there you go. The car damage goes red, but there's one more corner. I'm like, screw it. Bam. There we go. 6 minute 3.9. Okay, so it's been 6 hours, I think. I have done so many damn attempts. I can't even keep track of how many times I've tried this. So as you can see, I've only ran a 6 minute 3. I'm sure I'll put voiceover on the actual lap. That was damn near impossible. The lap record is 5:18. I can't even activate DRS. The car is so twitchy. The steering is so sensitive. The brakes, no ABS. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on. I could probably make a montage of the 6 hours of me trying, but Jesus, that was hell. That was the worst idea for a YouTube video I've ever freaking had. That was terrible. So, yeah, if you want to go out and try and break that record, go for it. But I think Jimmy Broadbent got a 5:23 on his last video. I have no idea how he did that. He probably got DRS somehow to work. He's a much better driver. He's been doing sim racing for forever. I haven't. So yeah, so I challenge you. If you got a Settle Corsa Evo, go ahead and try to beat that 5:18 set by the EVO 919. But yeah, for now, I give up. Holy shit, I can only do a 6 minute 3. Thanks for watching me suffer, and I hope you found it enjoyable. Like, subscribe, all that crap YouTubers say. Comment, say I suck, I don't care. Have a great day.